This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 5, verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Ruel, and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Yakim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Second Esdras, chapter 5, verse 8, because I came across an article today. It came out October 29, 2019, but it clearly shows that we're living in the last days where menstruous women are bringing forth monsters. To read a title like this, Brazilian womb raider kills pregnant sister, cuts out baby to give to another woman, it just shows you that we're living in the last days. And majority of our people, because this is in Brazil, so from the more likely she's from the tribe of Asher, majority of our people have to be judged. It just clearly shows the reason why. So let's get into this article. Menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. A 13-year-old Brazilian girl allegedly bludgeoned her older sister to death and ripped the infant alive from her womb to give to another woman who wanted the child, according to a sickening report. The unidentified teen carried out a barbaric attack on her 23-year-old sister, Fabian Santana, bashing her in the head with an iron bar and stabbing her to death in the city of Porto Velho in the northwest part of the country, the Sun reported Tuesday. That is a monster. And this is the majority of our people, a bunch of monsters. Okay? And this is clearly why the Lord's got to bring judgment to y'all, because you don't want to seek him. She's also accused in the callous drowning death of her 7-year-old nephew, Gustavo, who had attempted to save his mother's life, authorities told the outlet. Right, so the mother's son was attempting to save his mom, and the aunt, also known as the sister, does what? Quote, "This is a crime that has shocked even the most seasoned police officers because there is evidence it was premeditated." Local police chief Soloma Carvalho told the outlet, quote, "The teenage suspect has admitted to killing her sister and her 7-year-old nephew and told us that she threw Gustavo, who couldn't swim, into the nearby lake, then stole him until he drowned." Wow. Yeah, that's you 2/3, man. And that's why you're going to get judged. And that's why we're waiting for Jacob's trouble. And that's why you have all the type of issues that's going on in South America and Central America, because the Lord is judging you for your wicked deeds. All right? Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 11. Woe unto the wicked, right? And you 2/3 are being wicked because you're following after the wicked, Esau, Edom. And woe is an old English word which means death and destruction. You need to look it up. You got to look up words. It shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hand shall be given him, right? And what's the reward of your hands? Being put down, okay? And the Lord is going to put you down because you're following after the ways of Esau, Edom. All right? Clearly, this is an abominable act. All right? And if you've done any type of history, who did stuff like this? The conquistadors, when the Spaniards came over here. Okay? And there's plenty of evidence on that. So you're doing exactly like your father, the devil. Hey, John 8, 4 and 11. That's why you're going to be judged. John chapter 8, verse 44. "Ye are your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, Right. Who was the first murderer? Cain. Okay? And a boy not in the truth because there's no truth in him. Exactly. So you're following after the ways of Cain, that spirit of Cain. All right? Which goes back to the serpent. And who's the serpent of today? Esau, Edom. Because there's no truth, because there's no truth in him. Right, because you're following after the ways of the heathens, the Gentiles. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Because I guarantee this family right here, this family that's now pretty much destroyed, was following after Jesus Christos. All right? This image right here. Let me bring it up for edification purposes. This is exactly what they had probably on their mantle, right? Jesus Christ. And all of a sudden, what comes up? This image right here. This is lies, okay? And this is what our people hold on to. That's why you get things like this, okay? It's clear. It is clear that majority of people have to be destroyed because there's no truth, man. Book of Hosea. Wait, you know what? Hold on. Before I go to Book of Hosea, let's continue on. So Isaiah 3 and 11. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hand shall be given him right. Meaning, you reap what you sow. You sow wickedness, you're going to reap the same. 12. For as my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. And that's really what it is. And especially among you so-called Hispanics, the Northern Kingdom, all right? It is evident that women rule in the household, and the men are simps, no backbones. And this is what you get because of it. Where's the father in all this? Okay? Nowhere to be found. For my people, children are oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the ways of thy paths right. And who's been leading our people astray? These false pastors, these priests, all right, preaching lies and deceit. And this is why you get what you get. Brazilian womb raider kills pregnant sister, cuts out baby to give to another woman. This is crazy, man. Who's in right? You a monster. You got to have heavy demons on you to pull this act off. Man. And that's why, once again, I know it sounds like a broken record. Majority of people are going to be destroyed in these last days. Book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. You notice it says the children of Israel. Does it say anybody else? For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Right. What's the huge controversy? You're not obeying his law, statutes, and commandments. You're doing the ways of the heathens. You're acting like a heathen. That's the big controversy. Because there's no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of God in the land. Right. The God of the Bible, the God of Israel. No knowledge. And that's why the Lord has to kill a lot of y'all. And he's going to. You 2/3, you're going to die a horrible death. 2, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood. And that's our people. Okay? That's why you get stories like this. Clearly, all right, our people are bugged out of their damn mind. 3, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. And there you go. Are we seeing that today? Wasn't there a report? Hold on. This is the United Nations reporting this. This is how we know we're living the last days, man. All right, this ain't a game, man. This ain't something to do, man. The Lord is showing what's going on in the last days. Right? Let's go. Let's see. You went 1 million animals going extinct. Here we go. United Nations. I'm not going to pull it up. You can look through it. Many articles. 1 million species at risk of extinction. Extinction report. 1 million animals, plants at risk. Extinction. CNN, USA, PBS. Hey, is the Bible telling lies? No. We're living in the last days where these things are happening. Okay? Jumping down to 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because they has rejected knowledge, right? You reject knowledge. All right? You reject knowledge. You don't want to come to this truth in sincerity. All right? You don't want to acknowledge the prophets that the Lord put up. All right? Mainly here at Great Millstone, because we're teaching 100% truth, raw and uncut. You rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, right? He is rejecting you, okay? That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children, right? And so your children are going to die a horrible death in these last days, okay? And that's why the Lord rejected this family, okay? Because they guarantee on their mantle they had white Jesus, Caucasian Jesus. And so this is what you get. That's Christianity in a nutshell, okay? I put money. That's who they got. They got a huge image of this bastard right here. Okay? This fucking disgusting image right here. They got this bastard on their wall, Northern Kingdom. Okay? This lies. So that's why this happened, all right? You know, you so-called Hispanics, man, you better wake the fuck up, man. You make majority of the tribe and you acting like shit is sweet. It ain't sweet, man. A lot of death is coming. Okay? Jeremiah 11 and 14. Let's see what the book of Jeremiah, what the Lord said about the people. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them. So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 11, verse 11. That's why it says in the book of Romans, what was written aforetime was written for our learning. So you're not supposed to ignore these scriptures. Okay? Everything that was written aforetime was written for our learning. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. Oh, so when you cry unto the Lord, he's not going to hear you. All right, this is what the Lord told Jeremiah. Then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods on whom they offer incest. But they shall not say them at all in the time of their trouble. Right, when you start crying unto Jesus, sweet Jesus, this guy doesn't exist. He's not going to deliver you. You're going to get, put to death. All right? Because he isn't real, man. It's not even his name. They weren't calling, that's not even his name. All right? The letter J wasn't created till after the 1600s. It wasn't put into the English alphabet. This is basic history. Google it. And the Messiah's name was not Jesus when he walked the earth. They weren't calling him that. They were calling him in his Hebrew name, Yahushai. But you know what? You got to get judged for rejecting knowledge, for being stupid. So you got to get judged. And the Lord said, go cry unto these gods and see if they'll save you. Okay? And he's mocking you. You're going to cry unto these gods, but they're not going to save you. These false gods. And in the time of your trouble, verse 13. For according to the number of thy cities were thy gods of Judah, and according to the number of the streets of Jerusalem, have he set up altars to that shameful thing, even altars to burn incense unto Baal. And Baal, in the ancient times, all right, our people used to do child sacrifice. Okay, and this is a form of child sacrifice, man. Okay? All right, killing. Well, they killed a 7-year-old. That's a child right there. And then killed your own sister. I mean, it just gets crazy, man. This is a crazy article. Woo. Yeah, the Lord's got to judge our people, man. It's time. 14. Therefore, pray not thou for this people. Oh, so whenever you hear somebody in the so-called Christianity say, we just got to pray for them. No, we don't. They're lying. The Lord said, therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. Right. Because why? They're not following the law. They're not trying to follow the laws of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. In fact, Scripture says in Proverbs 28:9, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. Right. Let's go into that word hearing to get a better understanding. Okay. What is it? Shamaha. And it means to hear, listen, obey. Obey. There you go. You're not obeying the law. So your prayers are an abomination. Get it? That's why the Lord's going to kill you 2/3, man. You are disobedient, man. Let's see what Jeremiah, the weeping prophet, said. This reminded me. What did Jeremiah, you so-called Christians, you always talk about, but that was the Lord. What did Jeremiah say? Okay, let's see what Jeremiah said, the weeping prophet. Was it Jeremiah 16, I believe? All right, let's see what Jeremiah said. When they said no, not 16, Jeremiah 18. When they had dig the pit for my soul, there we go. Let's see what Jeremiah said about, our people. Jeremiah 18:18. Then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah, for the law shall not perish from the priests, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us smite him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words. Right. So basically, our people were like, we don't want to hear the laws. We don't want to hear what Jeremiah say, the prophet, the priest, none of that. All right. We don't want to hear the words of the Lord. This is what our people were doing back then, and this is what our people are doing still again. Okay. And they were trying to kill Jeremiah, the weeping prophet, who was made intercession. Okay. Intercession. In fact, that was where is that at? Jeremiah 7. Salakia. Even the Lord, Jeremiah was made as an intercession between Judah, because northern kingdom was already taken out, but the southern for the southern kingdom. Jeremiah 7. Hold on, where is it at? Where does it say? Bear me one moment. Scrolling down. Yeah, here it is. Listen to this, man. Listen to this. It goes on and says, I'll start at Jeremiah 7 and 11. In this house, which is called by my name, became a den of robbers in your eyes. Behold, even I have seen it, saith the Lord. 12. But go ye now unto my place, which was in Shiloh, where I set my name at the first, and see what I did to it for the wickedness of my people Israel. 13. And now, because ye have done all these works, saith the Lord, and I spake unto you, rising up early and speaking, but ye heard not, and I called you, but ye answered not. Right. And Jeremiah was doing the same thing. All right, telling the people to repent, seek the Lord. But no, our people didn't want to. All right, and this is more specifically Southern Kingdom, because Northern Kingdom bugged out, and you could tell. Look at Northern Kingdom Acts. That's the reason why the Lord kicked out Northern Kingdom beginning, all right, out of the land, because they were going off. Same thing Southern Kingdom was doing. All right, at this point in time in history. It's 14. Therefore will I do unto this house, which is called by my name, wherein ye trust, and unto the place which I gave to you and to your fathers, as I've done to Shiloh. 15. I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim, right, the northern kingdom. Cast them out. Kick them out of the land. Okay, 16. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. And there you go. And that's what Jeremiah was doing. He was crying to the Lord, hey, take it easy on them. They don't know no better. All right, forgive them. And the Lord's like, no, I don't want to hear you praying for them. All right, they're wicked. They're off. Okay, don't be praying for them no more. And so now, a couple of chapters further on, all right, what What did Jeremiah say? All right. Oh, they're trying to kill me. They want to kill me. 19. Look what he says. Give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. Right, they're contending with me. 20. Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Right, they wanted to kill Jeremiah, the weeping prophet. This is what you people want to do to us now, because we're calling you on your bullshit. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, and turned away thy wrath from them. Right, Jeremiah was speaking up for his people. All right, it was like, forgive them, show mercy, and look, they wanted to kill him. But look what Jeremiah said. 21. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows, and let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. 22. Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them, for they have digged a pit to take me and hit snares from my feet. So basically Jeremiah said, fuck them. Kill them, Lord. Give them up. All right? Put them to death. Because they want to kill me for sticking up for them. And that's what we would do. That's what we're doing now. Okay? So the hell with you 2/3, man. Okay? 23. Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of their anger. Boom. Get rid of them. Get rid of these 2/3. Okay? And reading articles like this, get rid of them. They're undesirable. They're nothing but disgusting, brute beasts, man. All right? 2/3 of you. Dishonor, man. You have no honor, man. All right? One more. This came to my mind because even Yahushua said the same thing, man, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. John 17:6. I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. Right. And the Lord's only dealing with the elect men. All right. This is who the Lord is dealing with, not the whole nation. 7. Now they have known that all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee. 8. For I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me. Right, and that's the elect. All right? Just like the disciples believed, just like we believe, all right? Because we're coming into our lot, like it says in the book of Daniel. All right? 9. I pray for them. Right, the Lord prays for who? Who does Yahushua pray for? Okay? Who does Yahushua pray? All right, to, okay, because Yahushua is praying to his Father, right? Speaking to his Father. He sits on the right hand. He's praying for the elect of Israel. I pray not for the world, right? When you go into that word world, all right, because it's very exclusive. Cosmos. All right? An apt and harmonious arrangement of constitution, order, or government. The government of Israel. The world of Israel. Okay? Not everybody else. So if you're not an Israelite, this is not for you. Get ready to go into slavery. Okay? I pray for them. I pray not for the world. So the Lord's not even praying for you 2/3, man. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, Yahushua. Just like Jeremiah wasn't praying for you. Okay? He said, give them up to the sword. Give their children up to the famine. All right? For them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. Exactly. So Lord willing is edifying. Hey, man, you 2/3, you got to go. You ain't fit, okay, on this side to be delivered. You have to die a horrible death. All right, Lord willing is edifying to the hopeful elect. As you can see, we're living in the last days. Menstruous women bringing forth monsters, man. All right? This is insanity, man. It's crazy what's going on in the world today. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Kodash. Double honors to the apostle, great millstone, Ruel, and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai's sake. Love Love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith. And with that, shalom and a bob a ball. Shalom.